All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. This one may be a little bit of a shorter one, not as much going on in today's news. However, we do have some topics that I want to cover and discuss regarding also some final dates for the LCQ. We knew that this was going on. We knew that the LCQ was going to happen, especially obviously champs coming around. A lot of people not making it through the split 2 qualifiers, the split 1 qualifiers, and the playoffs, all of that stuff. The LCQ last chance qualifier, I know a lot of you guys were commenting what exactly is it, how does it work, and all of that stuff. So we finally do have a date for that as well. We know that teams like Tripods are going to be playing in that. Elevate probably going to be playing in that. Elevate did not, but yeah, so we got a lot of big names that are going to be playing in it for their last chance in order to get into champs. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. First thing I wanted to make mention of here, this was coming from Imperial How, went on a really big poll last night, and 52,000 people as of now have voted. This tweet itself though got 471,000 views, and he said, I need as many players as possible for Apex to participate in this poll regarding the brand new current rank system. Also, if you can respond as to why you picked a certain choice, that would help as well. So he says, new ranked is good for me, or the new ranked is bad for me. 61.7% voted that the new ranked is bad for me, and then 38.3% voted that the new ranked is good for me. I've also wondered though, is a lot of these people are a lot of these people that are voting that it's good for them just because it's easier for them? Because I feel like that's got to be the case, because you need to be able to say like, yes, I am having fun. You know, this doesn't mean automatically that it's good for me. You know, what's good for you should be challenging. You shouldn't be, I don't know what that whistle was. You shouldn't be able to have like a cakewalk right into pred. And of course, I know that, you know, some people still aren't going to get it. I know it's still going to be difficult for some, but still, nonetheless, if you have any brain whatsoever in the esports industry, you will definitely be able to get masters, at least I think, in this season with the way that it currently works right now. So I responded as well, saying, don't get me wrong, it's fun, and my games have been sweated because I'm a lower rank and I obviously suck at the game, but I don't deserve this easy LP gain. I went -3 games. It was actually 4 games in a row solo queuing, but not worried because I know I'll play one game tonight and go positive and gain it all back and more. And actually that did happen. I played earlier today and we got second place. I got like 6 kills. I gained like, you know, a couple hundred LP. So I got back what I lost in 4 losses in a row off a hot drop because I suck. And then I gained like an additional 100 points or something. Like, it's just so easy. It's not even fair. And by the way, I had preds in my game as well. The guys that ended up killing us at the end game were 3-stack preds, or 2 were pred and 1 was master. So it's not like, oh, well, it's going to get harder when you get up in the, I'm already playing the high ranks because the matchmaking is horrible as well. So it's going to be insane. Now, of course, like we mentioned, if people all decide to play sweaty and decide to play like, you know, normal, then yeah, it probably would work a little bit better. But because people know that there's a workaround this, they're not going to play like that. It's too late now. You can't go back. I think the easiest way is maybe just enforcing a little bit, at least starting off, enforce a little bit of a you know, entry fee in order to make this thing work. Now, this was coming over from the Apex Lounge channel. Make sure to go check out that channel. We, you know, post all kind of clips and stuff. This was actually a pretty good take from Imperial House, about 3 minutes long. I'll roll the clip. Let me know what you guys think. But he says the game would be dead if it was not for this, and then also calls out how long it's taken them to respond to the rank system instead of coming out with some immediate responses as well. Roll the clip.
They've let this like whole rank system like it's already been what, 3 days, right? 3 days. So that's like plenty of time for a lot of people to get to pred or get to masters, whatever, that they shouldn't be there. So if they want to change the entry cost, right, I guess they'll eventually demote, so maybe it doesn't matter. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, actually, yeah, it really doesn't matter. They just need to change the entry cost to higher ranks, like Masters and Pred. Just change the fucking entry cost to like a point where if I die, like if I die above 10th place, I should be losing LP or whatever you want to fucking call it. You know? I shouldn't be able to get like 10 times, 20 times my entry cost. Because it holds the entire system together, because that's what makes people happier. Like, it's easy. It's so easy, so casuals love it because they can level up or they can get to the rank they've never been because they just suck. They've been stuck fucking gold their entire lives, and I can finally get to diamond because entry cost is 35, you know? If they change the entry cost, well, I guess if they keep we can keep the entry cost at lower ranks. Unless they change the entry cost to for only pred, Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. There needs to be a way to change the entry cost based off of your rank right now, and especially the high ranks. Because right now it's way too low to the point where like there is like zero this is pubs, bro. I'm playing pubs. I'm playing pubs fighting silver players. This is just like it's trash. This is not a rank system.
He ran away.
I'm a red armor.
Pushing. Outside.
Like, I shouldn't be able to do that. That's pubs. I should not be able to do that.
Repairing. Got the banner. Should head to the beacon.
There's some way. There's got to be a happy medium. There's got to be a happy medium, because if rank stays like how it is now, the like long-term just longevity of the game and like people streaming it is just like gonna fucking die. Like, how do you expect Nick Merckx or me or anybody to like constantly stream this game for 8+ hours or just stream it period when it's the same thing every single day? This game would be fucking dead if there was no scrims or anything. If scrims or tournaments or anything like that, this game would be dead. I can assure you that. I can't play. Like, it's
You're losing
like
it?
it is. No, it's not even I'm losing it. I am genuinely bored. Like,
Yep, I feel you on that.
like I don't know what to do. I have no other avenue of playing this game.
30 minutes in.
Like, I'm actually just
Try a new
bored.
game.
He thanks for 10 months.
Yeah, so it's absolutely insane, and it's a little crazy too, because like I totally get what he's saying, and I think he makes a lot of fair points. I mean, you could see right here towards the end of their last game, they had actually, you know, were playing against like, what is this, Rookie 2 or Bronze 2 or something like that was the team that they had died to, I think. But even, you know, 6th place, they're running around like it's pubs. They're not calming whatsoever. They're just having a good old time, positive 100 and something LP. If they lose a game, like if they die off the drop, you know, then they only lose 35 points. It's like impossible to fall out of Pred at this point. I think, you know, especially for players like that. And I understand, well, oh, he's a pro, he should be Pred anyways, but there's got to be some challenge as well. I think he makes a fair point. Upgrade the entry cost for the higher ranks. I think every rank needs a little bit of a higher rank, you know, entry cost as well. Nonetheless, you know, it's an absolute fiasco right now in the rank scene. And I personally just don't understand why we don't, like, a lot of people disagree with me with this, but like, why don't we just try an ALGS system where, you know, maybe double it? Okay, like all the placement points in ALGS, just double it. All the you know, like kill points in ALGS, just double it. Or like give, you know, 2kp for a kill or something, or even just copy it 1-to-1 ratio. I don't care. And then just do like a, you know, a 10 entry fee or something, or a 15 entry fee, or 5 entry fee. I don't know, something like that. I feel like the ALGS system is pretty good. And then, you know, just make Masters 1000 RP or something like it used to be back in the day. Apex Predator only used to be 1000 KP, LP, RP, whatever it's called. And I don't know. I feel like maybe that would be a little bit better, especially with the whole matchmaking system that they have now. But nonetheless, it's just way too easy to, you know, not lose any points at all. Or if you lose a lot of points, you just literally gain it back from a mediocre performance in one game. So nonetheless, that's the biggest controversy, and how obviously saying that, you know, this game would be absolutely dead if it wasn't for the content creators, you know, carrying all the weight with the tournaments and the scrims and all that stuff. And I agree, if all these pros weren't here playing for this, you know, ALGS year 3, it would be absolutely horrible. And I wonder if a lot of teams are going to bounce out after year 3 is over. Nonetheless, let's move on. Tips, though, also saying the fact that Pred has gotten filled in 2 days and cap has gone under 3K in 24th is a problem. I mean, there's a lot of statistics here to show that there are some issues as well. Now, let's move on to the ALGS side of things. Split 2 playoffs, obviously, in London. We've talked about this yesterday. One thing that I did miss that was in this blog post about the, you know, split 2 qualifier or split 2 playoffs as well, they did mention that basically, you know, a lot of these things are going to also take effect with the ALGS year 4. So they did confirm year 4 is going to be around. Like basically, the, you know, the performance here is going to decide some year 4, you know, qualifier stuff as well, blah blah blah. Well, they also announced that the last chance qualifiers, the dates have been released finally. So this is going to be for following the split 2 playoffs. The ALGS is right back with the last chance qualifier, which will take place July 21st through July 23rd. So we're about 2 months out from this, which is weird. Like we're still 2 months away from the land kind of. The only tournament, or the online tournament, pits each pro league team that haven't qualified for the year 3 championship against the top teams from each region in split 2 challenger circuit as well, to determine who will claim the last spots at the championship. This competition will also play a part in determining year 4 split 1 pro league qualification as well. In North America and EMEA, the LCQ finals will be broadcasted live on Sunday, July 23rd. I'm kind of surprised that a lot of these stuff, like even, you know, not even just the finals, but all of it, you know, to some degree, I feel like should be casted as well. But regardless, you'll have like, you know, Nick Merckx and all those guys streaming it, because I know they're going to play in it as well. And I know that obviously Tripods isn't looking to be the greatest, but I would really like to see Tripods pull through and just show up at a LAN, just because, man, like the you know, the content behind that of seeing Nick Merckx at a pro LAN, you know, with his team would be insane. Nonetheless, here are the prizing distributions here. First place, this is one thing that you know, Apex has always kind of received some flack for. First place is $300,000. Obviously, second goes to 160. This is actually not even insane. Like, yes, it is $1 million in prize pool. And I remember back in the day when COD Champs, that was huge. Like, that was the big thing. But with as many teams that are here, that are showing up and that are playing, it's kind of like just, it's rough, because a lot of these teams obviously are going to be on the struggle bus quite a bit. Like, you've got what, 10 teams here, 40 teams altogether. Only half of those teams are going to get any money at all. How many people are showing up to this land losing thousands and thousands of dollars? And even if they place 20th or something, a lot of this money is chump change and going to be nothing for the meals and the hotels and the flights and stuff. It's kind of weird how bad, you know, I almost feel like that, you know, maybe only the top 10 should get, and it should be a lot more or something, or I don't know. Maybe they should put a little bit more money into it or something, and just kind of, maybe they should pay for a lot of, I don't know. Maybe they should pay for a lot of the hotels and stuff for teams that qualify. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but I think Apex in general needs to take a little bit more care of their scene as well. Nonetheless, lastly, I want to wrap it up with this. This is his Watson's take on like all of the Apex drama and the frustrations, not just ranked in general. But he says, I think what makes people so frustrated with Apex, and I agree with this, is that the core gameplay mechanics are just phenomenal. As bad as the rank system may be, as bad as the updates may be, as bad as the bugs may get and all that stuff, people won't leave because they love the core of the game. Everything else outside of that is horrible or mid at best. But the fact is, people love the game at its core, and I think that that's why people get frustrated when things aren't dealt with appropriately or quickly, or, you know, the communication's not there, is because we're so, like this guy says, you know, we're on the cusp all the time of being there, but just can't quite get over the hump. It's like absolutely true. Interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators.